Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Greenshade. In the last episode we cleared out Rulaniel's Fall and discovered that dungeons can be difficult. But we also managed to get through most of it. So, continuing this episode, we will do what we set out two or three episodes ago. It's starting to get a little messy up in here. So, we will go through the top northern bits of Greenshade and discover it and eventually make it back to Marbrook. From there on out, we'll start more regular questings. But I think that this is a nice way to go about it. Essentially,
packed soldiers were seen on this road only recently. Wherever they are,
oh, sure.
Can't be far.
Probably someone AFK or something like that. Don't really care, but I mean, it plays to my role, so yeah. And it's not like I'm exactly pressed for soul gems, which I really don't use that much. It's mostly for the sake of just getting a quick resurrection inside the dungeon if I'm failing. And I don't tend to go into the more hairy kind of dungeons, like the trials and such, so it usually works out on its own. Usually. But it's a nice thing to have, just in case. Have I checked these? I did. Oh, wait, that's a thief's trove. Well, starting out on a high note. So, like the other exploration episodes, the only thing that I will go out of my way to get distracted by is treasures and sky shards. And Thieves' Trove is very much a kind of treasure. Stonefalls. Sure, why not? Have I done something offline? Yes, actually. I have slotted a couple of points into being better at sneaking. Something I feel might be useful if we are to go more into Thieves Guild stuff. At least that's the plan. Like, it might not work out in that way, given that the Thieves Guild seem to be pretty much all over the place, and that really doesn't sit all too well with me going more zone-based. What's the deal here? Necromancers? Sure. Veiled Heritance. So it turns out the issues that the Almeri Dominion had on Oridon are very much present here in this former... Oh, whoa, well, okay. This former Almeri colony, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so the Black Root. Well, I guess that's going to be a major point of this, given that... Well then, that is a bit of a... What? Oh. I suppose I should have seen you, but I didn't. Oh! There was someone behind. Oh, absolutely inconvenient. Oh well. Are you throwing poison at me? Oh, warfare point, okay. Alright, so a bit of sneaking is in order then. Oh. Lenelda Pond. A crafting state setup. Or delve. Possibly a delve. Nope, that's a crafting place. Okay, well. Not sure what that glowing thing is. But I don't think it's something useful to me. So what is this? Dread Villain. I think I've discovered this place already. But I kind of wanted to go through the place so that I can walk along the other edge of the mountainside to reach this settlement. At least that's the plan. Like, if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. It's nothing that I'm overly fussed about. Just sure is a lot of these guys. Well, I suppose that's natural when they sort of kind of haven't taken over a settlement like this. What? Detected by whom? Okay, I wasn't. I could go down there. Possibly a location for a sky shot. Or it might be the ending location for this... Nope, nope, I actually meant to sneak. Alright. So I have to get across that root bridge. Possibly. Or I could just, you know, walk around it. If the other side of the bank is scalable. Looks like it is. Though not perhaps easy. Well, still possible. What are we at here? Ebony ore. Sure. Again, don't need... What? Detected by what? Or is that just me standing up that does that? Perhaps so. Okay. This does look... Oh, it is. Okay. Lovely. So I need to head a bit more west, but I kind of don't want to get into too much combat unless I absolutely have to. Okay. So, this might actually be easier because there's only one here, even if it is an enchanter. You wanna do your aura? Yeah, I figured. Fat load of good that, did you? What? So I need more or less to head straight across. Well, there is room to sneak through here. And so I shall. I am looking for sky shards, but I'm also realizing that this is perhaps not necessarily the best place to look for it. Oh. Seaside Sanctuary. Say that 10 times fast. What do we got here? Something... Oh. Oh, that looks like a door. Where do you lead? Neri Temple. The Underroot and... Okay. Well, that would explain why there aren't any enemies up by, because a different faction of enemies have already laid claims to this place. Now, I do wish I can get around those mountains. Might not be possible, but, well, we shall see how it goes. If nothing else, it's possible to sneak around these guys. They're not too observant. Or perhaps my lowered detection rate is actually working out. I would like to think that. It would be a nice thing telling me that it actually works. Which, in turn, would make me think that it's worth slotting points into. Especially if we are going into the Thieves Guild more. Which I'm not completely hooked on, but I'm not completely hooked against it either. I mean, it's, I mean, I have it on, so I might as well use it, right? It's not like a DLC that I'd have to buy to get more into, so, yeah. Okay, a bit of an odd place for a way shrine, given that it's, you know, not near a way, but I will take it. Really, no law books. This seems like the perfect place for a law book. Oh well. Hidden. Oh! Oh, they're crooked. Oh, whoa! Well done. I've made themselves a handbag. Not that I need it, but, okay, I have my consumables on. Shadow hide. That sounds important. Okay, so there. Oh, Thudondor's view. Yeah, again, not doing any of those challenges. Don't really, because I am alone and they scale. I can't really do much with them. Another croc. Seaside Sanctuary. Oh, there's a road here. It literally just leads to this way shrine. Huh. I thought I saw something purple over there. If that is so. Nope, just a bluish colored rock with a bit of shade on it. So that probably leads into the Neri temple. Well, we're not on questing as of right now, so shall leave it be for another time. Now, how about this up here? Oh, didn't think that I could actually jump it, but well, here we go. That was perhaps actually a Serpent's Grotto. Now what's Seaside Sanctuary? So that's this. Okay, well, there doesn't appear to be any enemies on the bridge. Sea Viper. Well, got the dealings with the bloody Malma. Oh. The other side of the cliff seems less than passable, but there does seem to be a road, or a path, perhaps, leading down here. What? Was I literally stuck on this rock? I am. Odd. Usually it takes a bit more than that to stop. This could be a place where treasures could be. That actually reminds me. Oh, what? Oh, the champion points. Less important. Let's see. Inventory, yes. Supplies? Design? Yeah, sure, why not? Splendor? No. Do I have any treasure maps? Well, Slottable, maybe. Now, why would they be here? Plunder's Skull. Let's see, is that just potions? Stone Falls, Murkmire, Kinathis Roots, Grathwood. Nope, nothing here. Okay. There's no point in searching for it then. But there is a point in searching for sky shards. You know, they actually give me something. I mean, treasure also give me something. Okay, that was a bit of a... Okay... Just crocodiles. I certainly don't mind that it's not anything more difficult, but... I would have expected a little more. Then again, I don't mind. Okay. A beach like this, with the wreckage, Will still perhaps be something inside this wreckage. Ooh. Well, it could have been a place for a treasure, but it was not. Alright. If I was fighting every single crocodile, we'd be here all day. I have no interest in that. But fighting a few crocodiles is certainly not a bad thing. Aha! What have we here? Greenshade. Are you serious? So what would happen if I went in here? What? Okay, so it's literally just a tunnel to pass through. Not sure why they wouldn't actually make that go through like this. Plenty of options for underground enemies to put in there, but well. Okay. Well, it's an interesting find, but it's not really a... This looks like the place for a boss battle. Or perhaps a dolmen. I should have... Have I even found any of the dolmens? No, I've gone close to them, but I've not actually discovered any of them. No. I suppose that should... Void Bloom. I suppose that should be a focus. Probably down the line. I don't really care too much about it. Not as much as I care about questing and... and finding treasure. Another crocodile. Again, not really... I don't mind that every single acre has to be crowded with enemies. It's a nice change of pace, actually. There does appear to be somewhat of a smaller settlement here. Perhaps we can reach it by water. Or shoreline. Or perhaps not. That is slaughterfish. Well, the good thing is that Okay. So I can't go around. At least not here. That's okay. There was a way up back here. And that is perhaps a more likely option. Can I fit through there? Yeah, I could. Okay. Aha! Not necessarily bad, but I mean there's a treasure, and that'll most certainly do. Intermediate, okay. Oh! No! There we go. Guards of the Wilder Queen. Ooh, I can research that. Lovely. Okay, can I... that doesn't seem like it's a problem. Okay, so I have to actually go through that tunnel if I were to go to this place. Okay. That's... I mean, I'm not really affected by it either way. And given that we're more or less done in Woodhearth, well, we're not done, we haven't even started, but that's not really the point of this episode. To be honest, I would have expected a sky shard to be hiding out here. I know that it's not hiding out on the islands there, given that, you know, there's the slaughterfish that would maul you almost instantaneously, keeping you from getting too far off of the land. But what do you know? No, not... Can I... I possibly could, but I don't see a huge point in going there now that I know what... Really? You sure I want to do that? Okay. Okay then. Let's go for some fried croc. I will take it. And another one. Are these saltwater crocodiles then? I'm guessing they must be. Skeleton. But nothing to him. Okay. Right. So we will be heading. I mean, the quickest way would be through. Rather than going through Dread Vullen once again. What about the... Oh! Nice. I literally just obtained 7 more lockpicks, so I don't mind losing a couple or 3 here and there. I mean, I'd like to do it perfectly, but seeing as that's not always an option, close will also do. Oh, something about the beekeepers. I believe that's a set. Not that I care about that. I don't really min-max this game all that much. Well, at all, actually. Do you think that I can just follow the river and then get up here and continue north from there? I think there's a very good chance of that. There might be a few crocodiles, but it's probably significantly easier than going through the entire town with all the sea elves. That is at least my guess. So this road, or path, leads back up to the town. Might as well grab this Nern road. I haven't found anything the Nern road does yet, but, well, in due time, I suppose. So this is possible so far. Okay. I doubt they would put slaughterfish this far in. I mean, they are an all-water kind of fish, but law book? Yes! And a crocodile, but yeah, that's less important. Oh, and a treasure. But we got a crocodile to deal with first. A treasure guardian, if you will. Zapped him. That's... Oh. Ah, didn't think that would count, but sure. Here we go. Void steel of flame. Again, glyphs are not really... Oh, there was another croc here. That's why they kept making noises. I suppose that makes sense. Okay, well, this has been a nice foray into new territories, which is kind of the point. Though I would like a sky shard, but treasure will definitely do, for the time being. Could you let me mine first? Seriously. So it's a bit of a nothing episode, but that's fine. It gives me a better idea of how later episodes should be planned out, and I quite prefer that, actually. Random is fun, but only to a point. And I enjoy being able to plan it out somewhat. Okay. So that leads up to Thorondor's view. Hello, antelope. Looking ominous. Okay, so what is... Really? No sky shots, nothing. Okay. What's up there? Broken wagons are usually a good place to look for lore books, as they are sort of remnants of civilizations that could have been. Ooh. Ah, no. Black bear. Oh, I thought I met a brown bear before. Now, if going off of Red Dead Redemption, black bears are not as dangerous as brown bears. I think black bears are a lot smaller and a lot less aggressive than brown bears, but I don't really know. There aren't a lot of bears naturally in Denmark, so it's not something that I have a lot of experience with. Oh, hello. Thorondor of the Hill. Well, cool. Not what I was going for, but cool nonetheless. Alright, let's head back and... what is that called? Seaside Overlook. That is as nondescript as anything. See, you already got books spilling out here. Anything of value for me? No, I'm not really that much into provisions. So we got Thunderbug, Senju Tiger. There's a little encampment here. Veiled. Okay, why don't you wait your turn? Veiled Infernal. I didn't think we'd get this close to the Veiled Inheritance, but, well. Hello. Infernal, eh? How much good is that? A masterless skeleton! Oh, well that certainly helps. Nightwood shield and... sure. I mean, it's... Really? No law books? Just a piece of wood? And some drinks, but not really about that. Moonhenge. Interesting name. Oh! Where did you come from? Well, you probably were here all along, and I just wasn't too keen on noticing you. Oh, well. Plenty of things to deconstruct once I get the opportunity. So it looks like we're not completely being able to take up the north, given that our little foray into the bay did take a bit longer than I had anticipated. But these are things that happens. Otherwise, I've probably just been stuck looking at the place without finding what was really going on. So that is why I explore. Well, that and to acquire treasures. Yeah, yeah. Boop. Okay. No sky shards and nothing so far. Send your tiger, and what are they eating? Don't think I really want to know, honestly. Is this just a pier without, well, anything really? That seems odd. This doesn't look like an obvious landing place. An old forgotten walkway, perhaps. Oh, a boat. Without anything of a significance to it. What's that? Mauma Camp. Barrow Trench. Oh, I saw ya. I saw ya. What are you? Simple. Okay, well, I'll take it. I mean, treasure is treasure. Even meager treasure is better than no treasure. That's kind of my go-to. Nice. And it all adds up, filling my pockets. So I can't complain, not that I would. Every treasure doesn't have to be grand, but it certainly is nice if some treasure is grand. So, is that a horse? Well, it looks like it. Well, there didn't seem to be any point in going in there, so I don't think I should. Well, that is all that we have time for this episode. So, in the next one, we shall see what's going on with this part up here before we return to Marbrook in the next episode. But, but until then, take care.